Do you blindly believe what others say or write, or do you form your own opinions? How do you make decisions? Do you know how a mystery student deals with these and other questions in their everyday life? In this video, we explain how you can form your own informed opinions and make informed decisions based on your knowledge, using the second part of the Codex of the Mystery Student. Brotherhood of the Eternal Light, Teaching the Western Mysteries. Spirituality in Everyday Life, Competent Decision Making. The true mystery student uses his keen mind and his precise power of observation to constantly improve his knowledge about himself and the universe. In doing so, he uses the principle of discrimination to tell right from wrong. By observing yourself and your surroundings, you are constantly gathering information. This ideally enhances your existing knowledge. And through the study of philosophy, science, and psychology, you should strive to constantly increase your knowledge of human beings and the universe. On the basis of this knowledge, you can then make competent decisions. Your discernment can help you to distinguish helpful and useful information and concepts from those that lead you down a blind alley. An everyday example would be when you apply for a job and are invited for an interview. You will probably think about your skills, strengths, and weaknesses, and ask about the company and the job description. In the interview itself, you would watch yourself and the others and also ask questions, and after the interview, you would be able to make a sound decision as to whether or not the position and the company are good fits for you. The mystery student views everything with honesty and sincerity, and his thoughts, judgments, words, and deeds are always characterized by truthfulness. He always strives to form a personal opinion based on his own cognition. You should therefore first try to look at facts without prejudice, as well as to be honest with yourself, not to fool yourself, and not to embellish your self-assessment in order to really be as unbiased as possible. In order to achieve this, it is necessary to attain true self-knowledge or to seriously strive for it. For this, it is also necessary to have a certain control over one's own thoughts, so as not to judge things hastily. What you say and do should reflect your inner attitude of truthfulness and sincerity, which of course means, for example, that you do not lie or deceive anyone. If you want to form an opinion on a topic, it is best to do so with the help of different sources in order to look at the topic from different angles. For example, the information should come from well-founded sources, such as scientific publications, or from people who have dealt with the subject in depth and in a well-founded way, and who also refer to other reputable sources. To check the sources, you can, for example, look at whether the authors themselves are characterized by truthfulness and the pursuit of truth and knowledge, and whether they deal with counter-arguments in a well-founded and factual way, and also consider them appropriately. In this way, you can hopefully largely prevent yourself from adopting an opinion unchecked and, for example, falling for conspiracy theories. He scrutinizes the reasons for his own decisions. He is very observant and assesses everything soberly and dispassionately. When he has attained further cognition, he is always willing to modify his judgment and his opinion accordingly. Above all, he endeavors after self-knowledge. We should always ask ourselves why we decide and react the way we do. Sometimes, at this point, we also need to question our prejudices and beliefs, and try to take a neutral position when we look at things. Moreover, we should always remain mentally flexible and not stubbornly stuck to our opinion when we get new information and gain new insights. Of course, this does not mean that we allow our opinion to fleet with the wind. When he has to make a decision in a life situation, the scale of which he cannot fully grasp, he uses his power of discrimination to estimate which provisional decision would make sense on the basis of what he already knows. Perhaps at the beginning of your training, you cannot yet judge whether a regular meditation practice is helpful and really leads to higher insights. But you certainly know that meditation is not harmful, and it is recommended by many wise people, that there are numerous studies that support its positive effects. You still can't judge whether meditation really leads to higher insights, but it's probably worth a try. How do you make decisions in life? Do you think about and weigh your options, or do you go with your gut? We'd love to hear about your experience with decisions in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a like, and don't miss the following videos in this series. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and activate the bell. See you soon!